Hi, today we're going to be doing the felt ice cream cone keychain. So for this you're going to need your 2 felt balls, the mini one for the cherry, the piece of felt for the cone, the smaller pieces of felt that were cut out to be sprinkles, and then these 3 pieces for the keychain. And you're going to have this little pin for the keychain, a marker, and a hot glue gun. So something that I really recommend for this is this little pin. You're gonna need to put it in one of the felt balls in order to attach the keychain when you're done making the ice cream cone. To make it a lot easier, I would start off by putting it into one of the balls, and you kind of just have to shimmy it in, and then adding some hot glue to it so that it stays secure, because otherwise when you add the keychain, it might try to come out and it might fall apart. So if I were you, I would add some glue and do this when you start. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the piece of felt for the cone and you're gonna roll it into a cone shape. And then you can add the hot glue to stick it together. And then you're just gonna let it dry for a little bit. So now that the glue is dried for the cone, you're gonna take one of the felt balls, the one that doesn't have the little pin in it, and you're gonna hot glue this down onto the cone for the first scoop of ice cream. And you're just gonna let that dry. So after you add your first scoop of ice cream and it dries, you're gonna add the second one, the one with the pin. So you add some hot glue to this and then stick it right on top of the first scoop of ice cream. So it should look like this. And you're just gonna let that dry. Now, once both of the scoops of ice cream have dried on top of the cone, you can take your cherry. This is completely optional whether you want to use it or not, but you could take your cherry and you could glue it right in front of the little pin so it kind of blocks it. Just be careful because it's very small. And adding glue right here will also help to secure the pin a bit more. So now it should look like this. Just make sure everything is dry. So from there, this is also optional. You can draw the lines onto the cone to make it look more realistic, like an ice cream cone. Okay, so I've added my lines and this is what it looks like. And then from there you can take your small pieces of felt, and they're actually stick-on, but I would recommend adding hot glue just to make sure they don't fall off. And you can add these as your sprinkles. So I'm just gonna add some glue to the ice cream itself so I can just stick on the sprinkles. Also, you could always cut them too, because they are a bit long. So now once all of your sprinkles are added and stuck on, you're gonna take this part of the keychain and you're gonna add this little piece onto it. Once that's on, you can add this piece onto it. So now both of them are on. And then finally, you can open it up and add the little clip into it. And at this point, without having glue on it, this little pin would probably come out. So it's definitely important to have glue so that it stays secure. And there you go. I hope you enjoy this craft. Thank you for watching.